Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 2nd, and today was a beautiful, gorgeous day to be alive. Had a little bit of rain a couple different times, but overall, gorgeous day. Got up, hit the hot tub like I do, chilled out a little bit, had a dog coming, so I basically got my run in, got my shower, got stuff done, waiting around for the dog to show up. And they're supposed to be here at 11. Of course, they're never on time. They're super late all the time. And I finally texted them like, hey guys, I need an ETA. We have plans to go look at houses today. We have some houses scheduled to look at. And I need to get the dog here beforehand because I don't want to miss you. And we're going to be gone for a while and get the dog wore out and getting played heavy so he's not just getting dropped off and left alone kind of thing. So went ahead and they're like, oh yeah, we're already on our way. We're like 3 minutes away. And I'm like, you said you're going to text me and you head this way, so it is what it is. So about 9 minutes later they show up, which is weird from a 3 minute, because it's probably a 4 minute drive to their house, so from our place. So I don't think they were actually on their way, but it is what it is. So went ahead, got the dog dropped off, dog's chill. People are nice, just bad with time. So went ahead, chilled out there a little bit, took them out back, played with the dogs, wore them down as best I could the time I had. We finally headed out 12:30, had a meet at our first house to look at, and went and looked at the place. It's not bad. It's not. It's I don't know. It's weird. We find houses that some things work great, some things don't. And the one of the houses, we looked at 3 houses, and the first one, the damn house, the yard's decent, not the best in the world, but it's all right. But man, the house is a recent flip. They remodeled it. The people have owned it for a long time, like 20 years, and then they remodeled it. So I don't know if they, because it looks like they just done it. So I don't know if like a relative came in and said, hey, your house is worth X the way it sits. I'll do it right, and then we'll sell it and split the money. Or if they chose just to flip it themselves, like I want to do, once I move out of my place, flip it and sell it for better money. But everything on point, all soft closed doors, all soft closed drawers. The only thing they have too much carpet in the house, but a lot of people like the carpet in the bedroom stuff. The rest of the living room stuff's open. It wouldn't be bad to have carpet in like the room we're gonna put mom in. The vending machine room, I don't really care. But if we put pinball machines in there also, it'd be nice because it help knock down some sound. But the carpet in our bedroom, I'm not a fan of at all, because then with dogs and stuff, just more cleaning, harder to get, more allergies, more issues there. So it is what it is. New furnace, new hot water heater, new everything, all new countertops. Everything was like done well. There's a few, like I had nitpicky spots where the wall texture wasn't quite right. And there's a few little things here and there, but it's small. It's like 300 feet smaller than ours, I think it is. Yeah, no, at least 200 feet smaller than ours, and about 300 feet smaller than the ones we were looking at. So it definitely, it's like 500. It's a lot different in the process. So it would work. It's a split floor plan. It's nice. There's some issues, but man, the house is on point inside out. Like it's just, everything was done correctly. It's done so well. So many houses we saw, the flips are just miserable. Like they're just absolute crap. And this one is not that. This one is very nice, but not, I don't know, it is what it is. Went and looked at the second one. Second one was basically a fun house. Like you could tell, like they were fun people. You walked in, there was a giant pool table in the like front, like little foyer type area. There's a weird like overhang I didn't like that was dropped down like a shelf that looked really dumb. But they had karaoke machines, they had, you know, dartboards, and they were just fun people. They had pets and fish and the whole 9 yards, and extra beer cooler or beer fridge and stuff. A little deck out back. The yard was crappy at best. No real access to get stuff around the back, and anything else didn't really work real well. But the house was fun, but it was too much money for what it was. They would like, they'd put that sticky like tacky paper over top of like the countertops and everything, so like all over the bathrooms, the kitchen and stuff, and it's just junk. Instead of replacing it, doing it right, they put a fake marble stickers on it, which I understand, probably better than you had, but not in my opinion. I'd rather see old, wore out, actually what's there, than you trying to make shit look good. It's like when somebody spray paints their car. It just, goddamn, just leave it rusty or leave it old faded paint chipping off. Don't spray paint this shit, man. Just, it's a waste of money. It looks like crap. Looks fine in a picture, looks like shit. Even the backsplash, like that real funky glass tile looking thing, it's a sticker. So from 10 feet away, looks fine. From 2 feet away, when you're at the counter, it looks like complete dog shit. So that house was out for that. Yeah, it didn't work. She wanted to show us. Another one just came, been on the market for a while, but she wanted to show us, and I would have known right away by looking at it. No way in hell. But it was like the kitchen was in a cave, and they put this giant, super deep fridge in it. But the fridge, when you first walk in the kitchen, which then blocks off even more of the kitchen, everything was wrong with the house. Like if you knocked out the kitchen wall and knocked out, there's like 2 clodsets in the middle of the living room. Like, why the hell are there closets there? It makes no sense. So yeah, it's dumb. Knock them down, knock the kitchen out, open up, put a bar there, whole different house. But the yard was poor at best. Like there was an old jacuzzi tub like from the house, like stuffed out in the back of the trees, and trees growing around it. Bunch of chairs out there and garbage and junk and tables out there and shit growing through it. miserable. The houses, the neighbors were not good. The one house we looked at, the ones on Point, that's the worst part. The neighbor to the north, it's kind of a junk hoarder, kind of a shitty looking house. Good part is the fence. Good. We have property on, it's a triple lot, so it's a massive lot, and our house property line goes right to almost the edge of their driveway. So I could put a fence there, block 90% of that view, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. And then the house across the street had like 3 different window air conditioners in all 3 of the rooms in the front of the house. And they're out there just running the whole time. I was like, oh, that noise would drive me nuts. So that house, unfortunately, the neighborhood are just bad, which is why it's as cheap as it is. But the house is so on point. God, I love that house. It was amazing. I almost want to find out who did the remodel and just hire him to do mine when I move out, and just say, hey, just do it. You did it right. You did a great job. You had great taste in fixtures and stuff, and everything. The sink was on point. Everything was great. So we'll see. Tried to find out what happened with the house on Needles. It clearly has a water leak. They got over a $2,200, $2,100 water bill. And she's like, oh yeah, you'll find it out in the inspection. I said, I don't think so. Like, I don't think I will find out in the inspection, because if the water's turned off the street and they want to leak and stuff, my guy won't. If he shows up for an hour doing a house inspection, he can know where the leak is. He's going to tell me, oh yeah, the water meter's still running, his faucets are all off, then there's a slab leak. You got to bring out a water expert for that, which can be another few $100. Has to come out and give me an estimate on what it's going to cost. So you're telling me I got to pay $500 to get my guy to come out, look the house over, and go, yeah, you have a leak in the foundation. He don't have the sonar, he don't have the equipment to find the leak. So then he's got to hire somebody else, or I got to hire somebody else to come out, pay him another $300 to $500 to come out and tell me, oh yeah, here with my equipment, I can tell the leak is right here. So I'm $300 to $500, and they're like, oh, we estimate it's going to be say $5,000 to fix it. I go to the table and go, hey, I want to buy this house, but I want you to pay for the leak. The guy goes, no, I don't want to pay for it. Or I want an extra $5,000 once it's fixed. Well, I just spent anywhere from $500 to $800 to be told, no, I'm not gonna get the house. We know there's a leak. How about the inspector, the people who own the house, hire their own water inspector guy, fix the goddamn thing, get a sign off on it that says, hey, this water leak's been fixed, and it comes with a 1-year warranty or whatever the hell it comes with. So the leak won't reapproach because it's been fixed properly. Then we make an offer on the house. But until then, she kept going, well, you just got to make an offer. You got to pay for an inspection. I'm like, why would I pay for an inspection when I already know it's going to fail inspection? You at least find the leak. Once you find the leak, then I'll pay for the inspection. So the rest of the stuff, I'm not dropping $500 to have somebody go, oh yeah, it's going to be $20,000 to tear out this whole flooring and place a little plumbing or replumb it in the attic, whatever the hell it's going to be. Why would I throw $500 at that or $800 at that just to find out, oh yeah, we don't want to pay for it. We still want the full $250,000 of the house, and you got to fix your own damn leak. Not going to happen. Now again, if nobody knew the leak was there, do inspection, a whole different world. But everybody knows the leak's there. You had a water bill over $1,000 3 months ago. Then you had a water bill over $300. Then you had a water bill that's over $2,000, and they're putting a lien on your house. So guess what? You can't close that lien settled anyway, which again, not that big a deal. Put the lien on it, so they can pay it out of my money to the house to close. But why should I pay $500 to find out that you have a problem in the house that, guess what, you need to fix anyway, because it's your goddamn house. So we don't have about that. But we got down there, ran by a house. Joey sent me an email on the water. It's a little canal there over here on the Intercoastal. Single wide trailer, unfortunately. Price is cheap. It's like $226 or some shit. And it was a massive big lot with a boat ramp, which that alone is worth $100,000 probably for, I mean, at least that lot, and the boat ramp's worth $100,000. And it is what it is. But the trailer lot actually worth about $150,000 to be honest with you. But not to us, unfortunately, at this time in our life. So it is what it is. I'd love to have dropped a house there and see what happens, but we did not. We're not going to mess with that stuff at the moment. So it is what it is. We got back to the house, chilled out a little bit, played with the dogs more. Of course, played with the dogs a lot. Ended up watching a movie called Chemical Hearts. Good movie. It was kind of a little bit of a teeny flick, romantic-y thing, and heartfelt, really emotional movie. Very, very good movie. So went ahead, we hung out, had a good time with it. Had a couple cigars outside, chilled out. Ended up having Chinese for dinner. Had a dinner. It's a lunch and dinner. Instead of a brunch, it's lunch and dinner. So we had dinner. Ended up getting, it was actually like 3 o'clock when we ordered. You can get lunch special at our Chinese restaurant up here for like $6 something. So it worked out real cheap. So we were under $13 with everything, tax and all, for 2 lunches, 2 dinners for us technically. And God, I ate so much, I was so stuffed. Like, I need to break this into 2 meals. It's never really enough for 2 meals, but it's too much for 1. So it becomes a pain in the butt. But yeah, we hung out there, just kind of chilled around. Didn't really do much else after that. But we did get caught in the rain. It tried to rain on us both times, took the bike out today. And luckily it wasn't bad. It didn't get real wet, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.